In this video we're playing NBA 2K17, continuing doing my career mode. In this game, doing this video because this is the first game that I'm going to put it up onto All-Star difficulty from Pro. Basically, I mean, you can see from here we've got quite a lengthy winning streak going on. And that, I don't know if it's partly down to difficulty or what, but we're going to try a higher difficulty setting just to see. And part of it was in the last game with 40 points, 7 rebounds, 17 assists, 11 steals, 16 and 23 from the floor, 8 of 14 from 3. So yeah, just want to try on a slightly higher difficulty setting. As you can see, we've gone up to All-Star. Unfortunately, this match does involve playing the Oklahoma City Thunder, which means a matchup with Russell Westbrook. So I mean, Westbrook's gonna probably cause me quite a few issues. So maybe not the cleverest choice for opponent for the first game on All-Star, but yeah, well, gotta try it at some point, so may as well try it now and see where that gets us. I mean, it's been going well so far. I'm up to a rating of 70 now, so it feels like maybe it is time to move up a little bit, to try something a little bit harder. So what's the worst that can happen? We lose a game and I play terribly, I don't start a game again, and yeah, it pretty much ruins my game. That's pretty much the worst that can happen. Hopefully it won't go that far, but let's see what it brings. Going to skip through all the pre-game stuff because it's all the same. Once you've seen one, you've pretty much seen them all. Do occasionally have cutscenes and stuff in there, but it's not anything that really seems to have that much relevance. The last one was basically Justice Young saying to me we're going to take over the team and dominate, and it was just a bit sort of like, well, we're already doing that, so I don't really know what more you want me to do. Okay, not a good start. Got a chance here to set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Oladipo, the athletic backcourt. And this is Adams is out there with Nick Collison, and it's Grant in at the 3 spot. Young in the corner. Lock at 6. Hayward on the wing. From 17 feet out. Here's Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Well, if that's an indication to go by, we're going to suffer a bit offensively here. Oladipo outside. But then if they're just going to stand around for 20 seconds of the shot clock and do that, then that's alright. It might be alright.
So it's the Jazz now. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings. You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasion.
I never understand that the markers for setting up a screen aren't really very aligned.
Yeah, they were up against a team that struggled all night to get things under control. Mistakes.
Still don't think that's a good shot.
And just sloppy play all game long.
I don't understand why Westbrook's not handling the ball going up.
Oladipo outside. The pass to Westbrook.
Oh, here we go.
That one.
Well, he missed it, but I still don't think that was because of my defense somehow. Really? Sure about that.
Passes to Big Daddy. Lets it go from deep.
Looked like a better shot when I first took it, but okay, that was a bad shot. Looked like I had a bit more space.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Utah again.
There we go. Again, they're not giving the ball to Westbrook. I don't understand this.
Oladipo outside. Here's Westbrook. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2
I don't
for
think we
3.
could have done much more then.
Strong move to the basket there. Nice
Gonna
power
have to
get that
change something, I think,
Looks like
because
he might have a little bit of an edge to his game
whatever
today.
reason it's not working.
Gobert at the screen. The Big Daddy passes to Favors. Here's Big Daddy.
If I'd just gone straight for the drive,
5
then
on
we
the
would have been
clock.
fine.
Out to the wing. The Jazz
You could have
need to
made
get
that
off the
shot.
here. For 3, Hayward. Westbrook pulls
Never
it in.
understand that.
Oklahoma City
Why
trailing.
pass to a much
Here's
worse
Oladipo,
option?
And finished off by Oladipo.
And that's just not
Okay.
something Russell came in doing, being a playmaker. But what we're seeing out of Westbrook now,
I mean, it's still early impressions, but I find this a lot from these games, that the jump up between difficulty settings is pretty high.
It's way from Young for 2.
It's not like a casual step up. It's like you'll annihilate on one difficulty, and you go on to the next one, you'll get annihilated.
Hit that one. So Utah will take it the other way. And going against
Maybe
Oklahoma City, their first meeting of
maybe
the
it's not
year.
going to turn out that way long run, but it does feel like it.
4 games in all, starting tonight, a chance to stake out an advantage in the division.
The Big Daddy passes to Favors. He got
Well,
right to the
you
cup.
can still
Here's
run
that screen.
half decent plays.
Favors has got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
that they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just torched them there.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Big Daddy. He had 40 points in the win against Sacramento.
Well, the other part of his game was the menacing defense. You
Good
can
enough.
tell his team really looks for him to
Alright,
be
here we
their
go.
junkyard dog.
I'm getting into a bit more of a rhythm now,
Screen, and the D just didn't
so I'm okay
get
with
over
this.
the top of it.
And he's not a guy you can give open looks to. The D has to be better. Got to learn a
I
lesson
haven't been
there.
upgrading my defensive stats as much, so maybe that's something that's going to need working on to exist a bit better at this level, or at this difficulty level, or to the point.
Small forward position can be kind of a point forward, if you will, with his playmaking ability. And
Block.
I like to call him, use a baseball term, he's like a 5-tool. I mean, he does all the things you want a basketball player to do well on the floor.
Okay.
And to cap it all off, he is a great teammate as well.
Talking about Hayward's
Not
versatility
too
on
unhappy at the
offense,
minute.
His ability to cover smaller, quicker players defensively is another reason his star is on the rise.
His ability to get stops on the ball as well as provide quick help to his teammates is really priceless. The question now is ceiling. How much better overall can Hayward get? Some think he's more of a number 2 guy than a superstar. Some
That was
say
good.
he's a
That
star.
was a good play.
And
I mean, we're up by 11 here.
as he drills that three-pointer.
We're
And he has the
I think
confidence
still
to
playing
take
all
that
right,
shot
to be
when he
honest.
wants. Nice finish to get his team 3
So
points.
I don't know. Maybe I was just being a bit pessimistic about it. Maybe it's just a bit of a funny start.
Very, very good. But in the
Maybe
same
it is gonna be
conference,
okay.
might have helped the Thunder to stay focused and fly under the radar just a little bit more.
Let's see. Let's not count our chickens before they've hatched.
Oladipo outside.
So they're running the same play again. He nearly got me on this last one, so
It's
there's
Collison's
far
onto the
too much
key.
just standing
Grant
in the
dishes to
corner.
Adams. Collison kicks to Oladipo. Here's Westbrook. And that one comes up a bit.
The thing is, if he made that one, then
And
that
usually
would
the
just be
Thunder are
accepted.
favorites to go
Yeah,
deep, and
okay.
that's exactly what
That's
they
better.
lost all the way to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, you look at what Westbrook represented in Oklahoma City over the past
Bit of a
5 or
bad
6 seasons, and there's no doubt with
possession
that kind
again
of talent,
there.
you're going to have a chance every
But it
year,
wasn't a
Kevin,
bad possession,
to
it
make
was
a
just the
deep
fact that Hayward should have made that shot.
Westbrook missing again.
And Westbrook looks like he's going cold now, because I thought he would have made that one.
Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hayward passes to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Young.
You're wide open, you've got to make that.
It's hauled in by Adams.
If Hayward and Young aren't going to make shots like that, we're going to struggle.
Some
I know
tough
we're winning
offensive
now, but
sets.
we
They
will
want to turn it
struggle.
around.
Yeah, right
Because
now
that's
you
a
just
lot of the
need
shots that
walk
we
in
usually
to get some
make.
momentum.
And they're not
Jazz
making
have gone
anything,
even
so
50% from the field. They are
it's
7
just
of
going to be a
14
very
for
low
the
scoring
game.
game.
Hayward dishes to Favors.
I tell you what,
And
Derek
again.
Favors,
I'm getting inside, getting some fouls. As long as they keep making their free throws.
Never a doubt about the ability and the talent, but I think it took him a while to get comfortable playing at this level.
Let's just see. So Westbrook, 4 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 of 7. It's not great. I'm playing like Westbrook, 5 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Well, I'm happy. Put it that way. I'm happy. I think this could be going a lot worse. And it is still early, so I don't know why it's not letting me skip this time out either.
Idea to give them a little quick breather.
Well, take your breather, but then come up with a game plan.
I think they would be a lot better if they stopped having Oladipo as a ball handler, gave it to Westbrook and just let him attack me, because I can't keep up with him. Instead they keep trying to post him up, and I don't understand.
Dishes to Westbrook. They need this one. And it hung on
Especially as he keeps missing them.
And talking about the improvements made
Again,
by
you've got to make this. I really don't understand why he's not making them.
Plays the pick and roll beautifully now, whether it's rolling to the basket on offense or using his mobility to deter the pick and roll.
That's not a good shot. But he made it, but that was not a good shot.
Both front court spots is a huge plus when you're playing matchups. If he can just stay healthy, he has the potential to become a perennial all-star.
Favors with the screen. Hayward outside. Goes to Big Daddy. Takes a 3. The basket good off the assist.
That was just simple.
8 points for Big Daddy.
Barely had to move then.
Leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Okay, when he attacks me like this, that's when we're going to have the problem.
Here's Westbrook. For just the 4th time
Yeah,
today,
I can't defend that.
Makes him 4 for 10.
Now whether that's just because of my speed, my defensive ability, or just my personal ability to play this game, I don't know, but I can't defend that.
Gobert the screen. Hayward from outside.
Why take the step back?
But they'll get another chance. Favors and fouled hard that time.
Yeah,
They'll get the
without
violation. And a moment to check out the
without
score
my
of the
shooting
season.
and Favors
All
and Gobert inside. I mean, there you go, 2 and 9 between them.
Pilfers
Haven't
for
mait
the
a
team.
3-pointer yet.
Justice
Not
Young and
0 of
Prez
5.
to the team.
Most teams are lucky to have one player who can come up with a lot of steals.
So there are steal distribution between me and Justice Young. We've got most of the steals,
We've seen him read what a player is going to do and get one step ahead.
isn't really unsurprising.
Just great instincts for both players.
Right, going out of the game. Yeah, so we come back. We went out with an 11-point lead. We come back in with a 15-point lead. So
the Thunder 5 right now. Grant
the
is
run
on
hasn't
Nick
come
Collison.
with the reserves
And
on
then there's
there.
Steven Adams, then it's Payne, and it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard spot. Young's shot
Yeah,
is off.
poor shot. There I was. I was
On
open
offense,
though.
Here are the Thunder. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Kings got the job done. He scored 40 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up
fast
big
break.
numbers in what
Fast
was
break
a
got past the
really good
ball.
performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay,
Ah,
Dave,
my
thanks.
corner threes from that
CCM
side still aren't
on
getting
top
that much better.
performance right here tonight.
You know, I can't imagine
Okay,
he
I
could
got
be
to concentrate on the actual game.
that kind of an outing
That was my
two
fault.
games in a row.
Completely my fault.
Hey, that's
I
what
got
the
too
true
distracted by trying to steal it, so I was frustrated.
Yeah, I'm
Not
with
making
Greg
that
here.
through.
It could go either way, maybe a flip of the coin, whether he's exhausted or invigorated after that last performance. We'll see.
I'm not going with that play. I'm going this
They
way.
set the screen. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, it seemed to be.
Back to Hayward. That one's good
Oh,
from
we
the
made
corner.
one.
Hayward's got 5
Oh,
now.
hey.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yep, wanted to put another
Well,
nail
he's supposed
in
to be
the
our best
coffin,
player, so he
using
should
those
be.
hands as a hammer.
Here's Oladipo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz leading by 14. Here's Big Daddy. 8 points for him. Here's Gobert.
Yeah, so you've
He
got
hits
to be
it
able to
from
score
9.
from there.
He's got 5.
And really,
5 assists with no turnovers. Oh, it's only my 5th assist. I thought it was more than that.
he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Yeah, great vision, patience.
Come
He's
back
been
here.
the catalyst for a lot of what they've done tonight.
Here's
Oh.
Payne. It's good.
And
Wow,
look, he's
okay.
not the best athlete, but he's able to create the
That's
space
upset me a little bit.
he needs to operate.
Go, go, go. You can
On
make
its way
that.
from Young for 2.
No, you can't.
Controls the
Luckily,
rebound,
Favors
puts
is
it
in there.
back up and in. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And it's out of bounds. The
I hate trying to steal it there, because when you try and steal it there, and even if you get the ball out, most of the time it goes out.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And stolen by Favors. Inside. Rejected by Collison.
Why would you throw the ball
And
in
now
such a
the fast
contested
break
area?
with the ball.
Contested, congested area.
Good.
And I think his coach excited about how much he's regarded
I think
as
if no
a
one else made
defender
decisions
first,
on
but
me, I
his
just did what I
offense
told
has
them,
been at least
we'd
as
be
strong thus
fine.
far in his career.
Gobert the screen. On its way.
Can he
for
make a
Young
shot
for 2.
finally? He
Loses
can!
the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
Beautiful setup. Put that pass right where it needed to be.
That's what I do.
And Oladipo kicks to Payne.
Try and post me up again.
Floats one. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
Which he very nearly did, but still.
Favors has got his 7th rebound
Why are
here
you
tonight.
going for the
Here's
post up on
Young.
me? I don't
Not
understand.
wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
This is literally the first game I've seen that sort of
Yeah, and Young has a beautiful
aggression
touch from the mid-range,
coming
really
from that
sticking
player.
to the
It's not usually something that's ran, but it seems to be a favourite of them.
Oladipo,
Unless
the
it's just
pass
in
to
their
Payne.
playbook, but I
Here's
don't know.
Adams. Gobert with the block. And
Get
so the
that
ball
out of
bounds.
here.
Gobert touched it last. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Rebounded by
As
the
you can see there,
Jazz.
my
Following
brilliant
this one, they
jumping
get the host
ability
of
was just putting them
Memphis,
off.
And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
Man, just imagine how much they'd be up by, guys, if his shot was going in.
Adams
And
sets the
Adam quite a
pick for
bit.
Payne.
Again, we are up by 18, so
Grant against Hayward. Grant
can't
dishes to
complain too
Adams.
much.
We always talk about
Oh.
glue guys and guys that do the
You
little
think that was
things
a
to
foul?
help their team. Steven Adams is certainly that for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Not a big presence in the box to score, but when you watch him play with his team, he's willing to sacrifice his body, set hard screens, and be a presence on the interior.
And watching Adams
He
do the
is.
work out there, he is a bit of an old school big man in the sense that Brent he'll throw his weight around and look to intimidate the other team.
Yeah, Adams willing to take on that role, take the punches, and take the hits for the rest of his team. And it goes along
Pretty
with
sure
his
he could have
great
taken a
defensive
shot
instincts,
straight away then,
I
rather
think.
than wait
His
for the defender
activity
to get in
down
your
low is
face.
certainly a big help for this team's defense.
And here are the
But no,
numbers
don't
for
worry.
Rudy Gobert. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's getting around 8 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
And it's blocked.
And that's the battle they
There it
haven't
was.
been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Got that one up quick. 12 points for Derek Favors.
And they're passing the ball very
I think probably
crisply
one of the
here.
things I enjoy most on these games is blocking. It's just it's
Young
nothing
against
quite
Oldie.
like blocking
Outside
someone's
Collison.
shot. I don't know. It's just fun.
Grant outside.
Fast break 3-pointers or blocks.
Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Payne can't hit.
I nearly
So
left
far,
him
he
alone
has
there.
not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
No good from Big Daddy.
He's
Wasn't a
cooled
bad
down
shot, I
little
don't think.
bit after draining those
What am I now? 2 of 5 from 3.
three-pointers in the first quarter.
Grant kicks to Payne. And the rejection by Favors. Hayward on the wing.
Why is no one moving in there? If someone just made that run in there,
Baseline try. Favors
we can just try a
can't get
very
it to go.
difficult shot.
Under trailing by 18. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. They set the pick. Shot from the wing. Oladipo misses.
Well, he's seen it before where
Why
he
did
could
double
light
to
it up
Hayward?
with
He's
the
just going to
best
do
in the
something.
league.
Well, okay,
Right
past
now,
me.
he
I
just
thought
does
he was
not
going to do
have the
something
touch.
ridiculous.
Pass to Favors.
That was nearly a turnover, which would have been
There's Big
completely
Daddy.
my fault.
He's making his presence
That
felt
was a
offensively with
turnover.
his
That wasn't
scoring
my fault,
average
this, so
up
that's
there
fine.
at almost 13 points a game. Oladipo, the pass to Payne. And Big Daddy picks up the foul.
Ah,
That's his first foul.
That steal.
Well, Commissioner Adam
Presidential
Silver
pardon.
mentioned at some point they'll look at potentially expanding the NBA draft to 3 rounds. It's been that before in 1988. Used to be, what, 6, 7 rounds?
That's correct.
A long time ago, Brent. Should the league go back to a 3-round draft?
Why not?
But how about some of these
That was a
names
bad
deep in the
pass.
second round?
It's
These
a
are
wrong
kids that
choice.
get cut immediately.
Well, you don't have to watch it, Kevin, but it'd be good for the league
But
to
we
have
love the
3
league,
rounds.
so
Why
of
not?
course you watch it.
Yeah, and you think about the hundreds of potential players that can make the NBA, certainly be on the summer league roster so that the teams can evaluate them over the next 3 months before the NBA season gets started. So why not 3 rounds?
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The Thunder with another
oh, you stole
Just a
my
solid
rebound.
performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
from the arc. The shot, no good. And the Thunder going the other
I
way.
don't know why I'm not making those. I think I've got enough space for them.
And Oladipo
I think I
has
should
it
be
in the
making
corner.
them.
Adams against Favors. They set the pick. And Adams kicks to Grant. And foul called as he misses. He'll
Just
go
now
to the
keep
line
getting
and
called
shoot
for
two.
fouls.
And the game is constantly evolving, Brent. Most of the time, it's the players who push that shot.
Right, okay, that's going to take us to half time. So, 21-point lead at half time. Not much to complain about so far, I don't think.
What have you seen that's allowed you to exploit the defense?
Just letting my teammates make the plays.
Man, I wouldn't say there's anyone.
Okay, pull it back now. Right, yeah, so I don't think there's anything to be too unhappy about with that. I'd like maybe my 3-pointers to be falling a little bit more, but whether that's because of something to do with my shot timing or the shots I'm taking, these aren't usually the shots I take, to be honest. I'd usually only take them if there's sort of no one around, but they seem to be giving me a bit of distance, so I'm trying to take them just to see if that works, because obviously I made quite a lot of I made quite a lot of 3-pointers in the last game, so I'm just sort of seeing whether it'll work.
The group right now for Utah. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adams. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer,
well,
David
okay.
Aldridge.
Guys, the Utah Jazz
We
is
are
one
where
of
we
the
are.
up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players.
So yeah, I mean, other than the 3-pointers, it's been okay, to be honest with you.
Learn through their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. In a lot of things, the only way to learn is through experience. Guys,
They're catching on quickly.
Well,
That's the
I wasn't sure about that pass, in all honesty, but apparently that was the play we should have made.
The Jazz, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It
Oh.
doesn't stick. That's why
I don't think that would go
they're
in.
at the top of that list.
I literally had to take that because the shot clock was so low. I didn't think that was a good shot to take, but stop doing that, Westbrook. If they stop fouling, I might be able to get some rebounds. I don't think I've got into double-digit rebounds yet, so I'm quite keen to do so. I'm not getting any chance of getting rebounds because they keep fouling.
Man, a few years back at the Combine, his wingspan measured at a record 7 feet 8.5 inches. Clearly one of the league's premier shot blockers. Very difficult to shoot a high percentage against him. And at the offensive end, he's become an excellent rebounder and finisher in traffic.
Pulls up on the wing.
I don't think that's a good shot.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Oladipo has it in the corner.
Yep, bad block attempt.
Here's
That was my
Adams,
fault.
and lots of contact
Oh
there.
God,
Missing
not
the shot
another
to shoot
foul.
two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Everything's just getting called a foul at the minute.
Every year they'll always put out an NBA survey of who is the toughest to guard. No surprise that Russell Westbrook is almost always at the top of the list in those surveys. He just, Greg, strikes fear in opposing defenders.
And
I can understand why Westbrook would be at the top of that.
In terms of why he tops that list, he has the game and the body to punish you for all 4 quarters, and he never lets up in his intensity.
Hey! So that's a double-double. 10 points, 10 assists.
And mentally draining guarding a guy like Westbrook.
I don't know whether to stay tight on him and let him take, and worry about him going past me. Just let him take the 3-pointers. Let him take the 3-pointers might be the best bet. Don't seem to be making many of those at least.
The Big Daddy passes to Young. Here's Big Daddy. That 3 off the mark.
How was that?
Shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. It's Westbrook with the drive. Adams lands soft on the front of the rim.
I still don't understand how that was a bad shot.
Has got 6 here in this
I need to do something about my 3-pointers because they're not going in anymore.
On this team, Westbrook now becoming one of the sharper playmakers in the NBA.
Hayward outside.
This is a.
With a floater, it's holding by
I'm surprised it didn't go in.
Collison's
It
got
never
his
go in.
rebound in this one. And Oladipo kicks to Westbrook. Oklahoma City moving it around. Screen by Grant. Oladipo for 3. They get it again. Outside Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Hey.
That's 1
He
for
was
the
wide
first
open then, he
4
should have made
to
that.
start the second half.
7 of 20, 5 turnovers.
Here's Big Daddy. He's got 10. Kicks to Gobert to the inside. The 11-footer, and it's Favors that
Okay,
time.
he made it.
By Gobert. Favors got
It's a
14
21-point lead.
Great job, guys. Nice work.
I'm not positive about everything that's going on. It's all my own play, I mean. I think the
Listen up. We have
shot
these guys
time
back
and
on
stuff
their
like that
heels.
is a lot more
Now they're playing like
important
they're
the higher up we got, and obviously whatever reason my shot timing is not on
Very difficult business,
in
Kevin. I
this
think a
particular
lot of the
game
younger
because
ownership
I
groups,
missed a
and
lot of
we've
my
had a lot of
3-pointers,
ownership changeover as well,
which is upsetting
are
after
not
it started
willing
quite
to be
well.
as patient with the coaching staffs that they put in place, and that doesn't allow guys to
But
develop in the same system.
nothing to
over
do,
and over.
carry
I
on
always
playing
think
and,
about DeMarcus Cousins in the first few years in
you know,
Sacramento,
try and make
seeing
it better.
5 or 6 different coaches for him.
I'm not going to stop
and having
shooting
to
them
learn
because
a new way to play
well,
each time a coach comes in and moving him around the system. It's
you
very
know,
hard to
it's
find
pretty much my main
consistency,
weapon.
not
So
only
maybe
with the
that
team,
mid-range
but
game
with an
possibly,
individual
but
player because of so much changeover.
I'm not going to stop shooting, so I like taking 3-pointers. Makes me happy.
And I think one of the reasons why in the NBA, Kevin, is you know this, 2 or 3 guys can make the difference between
There we
a
go.
team that's not
There's a
competitive
3.
and then all of a sudden flip the switch to becoming a
So they are
playoff
going in. There's
team.
nothing
So it
broken.
has to do with the personnel. In the NBA,
I think I
players
haven't
can make
taken
all the
bad
difference.
shots. I think I've been taking rush shots, and some of them probably weren't as great as I thought. Yeah, that's my fault. I keep going for steals, and
Gobert with the block.
when I shouldn't be going for steals, I'm going for
Passes it to
them.
Big Daddy.
Why would you pass back to me? You could have had a shot there. Come on, someone make a move. Like that. I could have shot that.
Favors
But I
at the
thought that's
elbow.
probably not
13
the best
feet away.
idea.
That shot off. Great D that time from Collison. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne's shot is
Yeah,
good.
it's just
Payne's got 10.
I was trying to
And
preempt
that's
him,
what we
going for
mean
the shot
by
with the
combo
block,
guard skills right
and
there. Kept his head up and found the
yeah,
open man.
you can't fake me.
The pass to Big Daddy. He kicks it to Young. Gobert, the screen. The putback. He hangs in there and catches
You know what?
it.
I'll accept him getting the rebound over me when he's going to do that.
Has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
I'm a little bit upset that I've only got 1
Adams
steal so
outside.
far.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Would have worked a few more than that, but
Hayward passes to Big Daddy.
I suppose my 6 I was getting a
And
game
Young kicks
before
the
probably
Favors.
wasn't really viable to keep
Up top,
going, was it?
Gobert. Here's Young. Again, the Jazz score.
Really don't think that was a good shot to be taken.
Their effort today, terrific.
That's possibly one thing I don't like about playing with this team at the minute, is there's between him and Hayward, there's a bit too much sort of hero ball where no one else really touches the ball on the possession. It's just sort of those two.
In the corner. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo for 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
Slowly and steadily improving Oladipo, a good three-point shooter, making him more well-rounded as a threat.
Feeds it to Favors. Gobert, the
And then I think that would have been a decent shot opportunity, but
here's Hayward.
didn't go for it.
In the floater.
He approaches the rim strong.
And when I see him
there
doing
and then
things like
flips
that,
up the
that wasn't a good shot. That was like a
Kicks to
broken
Collison.
possession. But he made it, and seeing shots like
Dishes it
that
to Oladipo.
makes me think maybe I should be a bit more selfish. I should take a few more shots
Back to
myself.
Collison. A three-pointer, no good.
But
Utah
no
has
way.
gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To the left side wing. And Gobert kicks
Gobert
down.
could shoot threes.
Gobert with a screen on Oladipo.
Just ignore me.
Back to Gobert. Off the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got
Again,
him on the
there I
way up
am,
that
stood
time, so
free,
he'll shoot 2
outside.
right here.
No
And
passes.
these are his second and third free throws tonight.
So the game was
So it's
pretty
the
much
Jazz
over.
now.
It's 27 points, fourth
Taking a look at the
quarter.
Thunder. Russell Westbrook
Something
out there
immense is
with
going to
Kane.
have to happen
Then
here
there's
for
Nick
us to
Collison. Then there's
lose.
Grant, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
Oh, well,
Oklahoma
Westbrook.
City shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks.
So I'm a shooting guard.
And here's Westbrook. Out to the wing. Kane. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Levins with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he gets the
Levins
ball.
in the game.
Ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of
I'm not
why
Levins, I'm
they've
not
been
Miles.
able to get these good
And that's who I
looks.
like to have in the game because he's plays at centre, but he can shoot the free.
Well, it's something that we know goes on during play.
Get
but
that
if
out
we're
of
talking
here.
about, Brent, did you ever trash talk during a game or get trash talk too?
I heard many things. I pretended not to hear them,
Yeah.
Kevin. And the only time that
I can see you start to laugh though when you heard stuff.
I did. I found more enjoyment out of it, even though it was something very personal. I still found enjoyment. And the only time that I would talk trash
Still.
were the times that I got to play against my brother John. Because I knew.
I don't know how you
When you knew his soft spots.
Oh,
like
yeah.
unlock new dunk
What does
packages like you have now to in the
He
other
has plenty.
games. Doesn't seem to be anything for that in this one. Maybe I just haven't found it yet.
Outside
Maybe you have to have a dunk rating a certain amount to be able to get to that.
Good on the jump shot.
But I haven't seen
Westbrook's
anything for
got
that, so I'm
21 in
just
the game.
stuck with the same
That's when
dunks at the
his
minute.
speed comes at you, and then he throws the ball out there with some length, is able to finish around you.
Why an isolation play for
Levins
him? He
passes to Big
absolutely
Daddy.
sucks.
It's holding
Ah.
by Collison.
This team is counting on him to knock down
did that
looks
not go
like
in?
that. It has to mess with your confidence a little bit.
Here's
Not really,
Westbrook.
because it should have gone in.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce
He can't
goes
guard
his way.
Westbrook. I know I didn't do
He's got
the best
23.
job on him, but
Oh, he had him
he
spinning.
did better.
It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
The feed to Levins.
if you're not going to shoot, then why are you taking the ball there?
Here's Big Daddy. Oh, good on the triple.
Why can I not
Thunder
make
gone
these
2
threes
of 4 from the
today?
field Since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Levins.
That was a moving screen, wasn't it?
Pass to Big Daddy. The 3. Buries the long
Yes.
range jumper.
What's that now? 4 of 10. I like to be around 50%. I will accept 40% when I feel I've shot so badly today.
Left side Westbrook. And it's Payne in the corner. Back to Westbrook. He tries for 3. And it's Westbrook
Oh!
again.
That was basically in my hands and he stole
in
it.
the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Jazz passing it around. In the corner, it's Levins.
Oh, they doubling
Young
me.
with no one around.
I'm
4
not
on
getting
the
double
shot
teamed.
clock. Count it from
When you get
12.
double teamed, it just makes it so much easier to get assists. It just opens people up, obviously, because someone's not being guarded. And generally on this team, It's not that many times that the person that they double off can't shoot.
Westbrook with it.
And one
Now
time
guarded by
that I remember was they doubled off Gobert and he was open for free, and well, he wasn't going to take that shot.
Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter. Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Ingles dishes to Levin.
Just want to see if they're going to double me again. They are.
It's up a 3. And it's
But no, he can't make that.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Grant. No good with the
Ah,
Utah has gone 1 of 3
every
from
rebound
outside
I
the arc
had
since
was in the
we've
first
reached
quarter.
the fourth quarter. Here's Big
Would
Daddy.
bash it, but I don't want to.
He feeds it to Ingles. Lyles passes to Big Daddy. They
Dublin,
double him with Payne.
you are.
Takes
You
the
can make
three.
that, you can make that.
Connects from
You can make
three-point
that.
range.
See?
And a nice spark.
No, I like having a centre who can do
In the
that.
second half, now above 50% for the
Makes me
game.
very happy. 20 points, 12 assists, 5 rebounds. I'm happy with that.
We've heard a lot of talk around the league about the
Oh,
strain of the regular season.
just
Brad, 82
about to
games,
get
putting a
that
strain with the
rebound.
back-to-backs of 4 games in 5
Why
days.
does it not want me to have any rebounds?
I'm tired of
I'm
saying
exhausted.
it. So what's the solution?
I really think
And I
that
got to
the
admit, we're up
preseason only
35
needs to be
points. I
4
should
games.
not be
You could
playing
also
now.
do something, Kevin, with
I should
regards
be
to
out of the
training
game.
camp where you'd have players in their first through 4 seasons come in for 10 days prior to the veterans coming into camp.
It's a little bit.
Preseason games, and then you're ready to go. So the NBA
It's not
now,
great
with
that
their
they still
22
haven't fixed that.
affiliations with NBA
I know I'm
teams,
supposed to
have
play,
the
what,
opportunity
35 minutes
for
a
those
game or
guys to get
whatever.
in shape and
I
learn
know
the
it's going to
system
affect my
going in
stats if I
between the
don't
big
play
ball
those
club
games,
and the
but
D-League.
I shouldn't be allowed to play like this. I shouldn't be allowed to play now. What's the point in risking me for an injury when we're leading by 36 with 6.5 minutes left? I don't say can't come back in, but
Yeah, clearly
at the minute there's no point.
of frustration right
There's just
there.
no point in me being out
Checked
there.
in for the Thunder.
I thought he was in the act of shooting then.
Utah with the ball. Hits the three-point bomb. 23 points for Big Daddy.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Alright, now it's time to try and
Now here's
get some
Payne.
steals.
There's the screen. Pass to Abrinas.
Rebound.
The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to try.
Still.
4 of 9.
Dunk.
Goes up. Rez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
Hey, you can
I like it when you get in a rhythm like this because it just seems that things go for you.
By Prez.
I'd say that I was just going to probably end up
Look
picking
at
up
the
a
elite
foul then.
players in the NBA, a much more tight-knit bunch than maybe in decades past. Brent, not as much animosity as we used to see between players on different teams. Do you agree with that? And maybe more importantly, why is it different now than it was then?
We always talk about the AAU programs.
He wasn't
and what it is
making that.
These elite players are offered up in terms of their early stages of development, Kevin.
Get out of the
In
way and
sixth
do
grade
something.
You know somebody from DC is friends
Oh,
with somebody in
God's-
Oakland because they get
Why
to see
take the
one
step
another
back to make it more
throughout the course of
difficult?
the AAU
Why not
programs
just
over
take
the
the
summer
shot
where these
where I
tournaments
pass
are
you the
held?
ball?
It's understandable that the elite players in the NBA are going to have relationships that exist before they get there. So I don't have any problem with it
my bad.
whatsoever.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for 11.
God,
And
another
Oklahoma City
foul.
also making a switch. Burns checked in.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when
But
you
it
get ready for
doesn't
that
because
home
we're
stretch.
not.
And Young kicks to Lyles. Off the mark there
If
with
we
the
were giving
three-point
people a rest, I would
shot. The
understand
Thunder
this
gone,
completely.
5 of 11 from the field
Why?
in the fourth quarter.
I suppose most of the
Payne
starters are
passes to
rested.
Eustace.
It's just
He goes up again. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2
Who's
points.
actually playing
With a
that minute?
chance for another one at the stripe.
Just claimed
Okay,
that
so
possession for his own there,
it
grabs
is
the
all the
offensive
starters
rebound
arrested.
and puts it right back in.
other than
And the
me
Thunder making a
and
switch here.
Justice Young.
Robertson's checked
But the game should still be able to tell that we're starters now. and that we should be resting.
We've seen from these guys is excellent.
So if I got an injury now and I was kept out for a while and couldn't win Rookie of the Year or anything like that, I'd be annoyed because there's no need for it. There's just not any need for it.
Another miss by Utah.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look. Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
There's the screen.
Wasn't much of a screen.
Here's Big Daddy to the middle.
So you can't miss that.
That's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
And the replay up court. First
Three
presented by
steals.
Kia.
I want that
What a
fourth
play.
steal.
And Robertson has it in the corner. And the Thunder another three.
Well, there's no doubt that each year he gets a little better
No,
and
you're not
more
getting the ball.
comfortable from beyond the arc. That
my
helps
ball.
Robertson stay on the floor for more minutes.
Gonna double?
Young, right side.
Gonna
Trying
leave the
his
three-point
luck
shooter
deep.
wide open?
It's
He's
rebounded
gonna
by
miss.
Oklahoma City.
That's another thing I don't understand. Why it says it in that voice. Like, he's trying his luck from deep. He shouldn't be shooting from out there. But yeah, other times it's
I know
like
you like the NBA D-League growing to over 20 teams
saying
this
that he's like a
season.
spot-up
Every
shooter
team
from
now
there.
will
So
have, their own
which one is it?
affiliate. It makes so much sense on so many levels.
I think it's awesome that we're going to eventually get to 30 teams in the D-League so that every coach has the opportunity to develop his players. You're going to have.
I just didn't want him to go and take a shot himself. It's fine if he's going to pass the ball.
Using the same exact language that you're going to hear if you move up and get 10 days with the big ball club or eventually sign a contract for the rest of the season. That fluctuation for players and for the franchises is going
To
to
be
be
fair, it's only
very,
my
very
second foul.
beneficial.
I'm not too fussed about that.
D-League now has never been better either.
No, he's had some great success stories with D-League players coming up and playing some important roles throughout the course of the regular season. But these
But this is where the game drags. So I'm doing nothing at the minute other than padding my stats because there's nothing I need to do. We're not in a close game. It doesn't really matter too much. We're literally just,
To
you
the
know,
inside.
yeah, basically doing what we can to make our stats better. And that is really just a little bit pointless. We should be,
Young passes to Big Daddy.
we shouldn't be in the game. Again.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And what a nice play there
There we go.
between Orange Juice to set up
Now,
that score.
And Young got the
activated
finish,
orange
but
juice.
The pass from Prez was just as important.
There's a screen. Dishes to
There was the
LeVert.
screen.
Pass to Robertson. Offline with his three.
Might want to stop shooting from out there right now because it's just not working. He needs to look to get his teammates involved at this point in the game.
Here's Big Daddy.
I tried to pass that. Why did it not?
He'd support the creation, Brent, of a 4-point line beyond the
pass.
3-point line and another 3 to 4 feet out. What do you think of that?
What do I
Okay.
think of Byron Scott?
No, what do you think of the 4-point shot?
Well, I'm not for the 4-point shot, Kevin. There is a way to get 4 points
It's not a turnover, is
on
it?
the
No, it's not.
possession,
I
Kevin.
was going to say, I don't want a turnover because...
4-point line, I don't
What?
think is
Okay, alright. I might have to stop with the reach-ins now.
Well, Cameron Payne out of Murray State has shown some great signs in his first year. Not easy to back up Russell Westbrook as there's not many minutes at the point guard position, but has tons of upside and played with great confidence in the minutes he was given.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance.
What?
And it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. And when you look back
Come on.
at this one, what an
Oh, we won't go
amazing
for the fast break, we'll just walk, shall we?
Big Daddy. you have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
From downtown. That one, no good.
Why is that a bad shot selection?
The other way.
What was wrong with that?
Just talking about Cameron Payne again. He didn't get too many chances as a rookie, but he showed he can run an offense.
Getting emotional, I don't know what's going on.
Payne's approach to his career, I like, Kevin. Just knowing that it's going to take some time until he sees the floor consistently, and he does a lot of things within himself. That's a sign of maturity in a young player.
Here's Lyles. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
A phenomenal effort level. These guys came in committed to dictating the
Okay,
action.
I'm going to tie my shoes now apparently.
Easily grabbing the win. They poured it on tonight.
25.7 rebounds, 16 assists, 3 steals.
And you know, this game,
I don't think you can really be too fussed about that. I think that's a good performance. I'm happy with that. Okay, well that's cool. I'm gonna leave the video here then.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by
yeah.
on the sideline. All right, Dave.
We'll continue the next game I want to play.
Big night on threes, man. You're making them all game long. Did you start looking for them after the first few went in?